Chris Hansen and a Predator. Yo,
Right?
I'm done with both of y'all. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's JD, and I am here with Gabriel and Paul and Paul and Gabriel and me, and we're doing a new podcast, and we're reviewing the movie Venom. Yeah, so we all saw Venom the other night, and we're here to discuss and talk about how we feel about it. So with that, I guess we'll go right into it. Who wants to start?
Paul?
I'm watching this Venom video right now, and it's very cringy.
You're watching a Venom video right now? What do you mean?
The Venom.
Oh, yo, that's
so,
Eminem though, dog. Hey, chill.
There's a music video for it where it's
Eminem lit.
people keep touching each other, and then they become.
Yo,
wait, what? What?
What? Yo,
y'all are killing Gabe in his little his place. Yo, all right. So look, are we gonna talk about this movie or what? How, you want me to start it off?
Oh, is that?
Yo, so start it off, JD.
All right, I'm gonna start.
Hold on,
set the tone.
Venom. Eminem has a song.
Yo,
called Venom.
Do you want me to play it in the background? I can do that.
Play it in the background.
Also, one of you guys, I'm hearing myself echo. You gotta turn your head.
I have on headphones,
but you guys might have your headphones loud. Turn them down a smidge. All right, look, I'm gonna start this off because this is getting bad. Venom. We saw it the other night, and I had high expectations when I saw the first trailer. This was how long ago?
You had high expectations the first time?
When the first trailer came out, I was like, oh, okay. I was like, oh, Venom might be cool.
Nope.
Oh, I mean, how wrong I was, but at the same time, like it just.
Yo, let's cut to the chase. This movie was bad.
It's enjoyable.
It wasn't just about it being bad. It was the fact that. It was just like. It was like if a YouTuber made a movie.
Yeah.
It was just a bunch of mashed up weird things happening all over the place, and there was only like 5 segments of the movie that I personally enjoyed, where we saw Venom.
But I thought personally that I liked it because going into it we knew it was going to be bad. So
yeah,
I enjoyed it as a bad movie.
I did too. Yeah, I feel like.
I think that was the key.
I mean, I would say here's the problem with this movie. It started off with just bad. It was just, you know what it is? The main purpose of this movie is, why is Sony still doing this? That's the point. I mean, I know why, because they want money. I know why, but my thing is,
make it rain like Okada.
True. But my thing is, if all they want is money, then why don't they just like invest in better properties or something? Like the fact I was about to get to the final spoil. Excuse me, I was going to get to the end credit scene right now, because that's the one.
We can spoil it.
We can spoil it, but we can wait till we get to that part. But mainly, if we're just going based off a story, the first hour and a half doesn't have Venom in it. No, not at all. And when I was watching that and I saw that happening, I was like, wait, what? There's no Venom in the first hour? so as I'm watching it, I'm just like, what is happening? And then eventually they get to the point with the symbiotes and they take over. And as you watch it, you're just like, they didn't need to do this. Why they do this? Why you do this, Sony? So
and what you say, JD, was like he was doing an impression of Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, the whole movie. The whole movie is Tom Hardy, right? Yeah. Tom Hardy's just running around, just like, oh my god, I gotta. He's a parasite inside me. Oh my god, I don't know what to do. This is crazy. Are you doing his voice? Parasite. Oh man, I mean, it was funny, but it was funny for all the wrong reasons. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, if I was just gonna rate it from, if it's a movie that you don't like I think Paul said this best. So you can let them know, Paul. If you don't go into it seeing it as,
oh yeah, like I was saying, if you go into this movie and you don't call it Venom, it's entertaining.
Yeah,
it's Venom,
which defeats the whole purpose of the movie.
Right,
right. If you go into it like it's an alien body snatcher film, it's good.
Oh
it's
no,
basically the sequel to Life, the movie Life.
They literally could have combined the movie Life with this movie and made a better movie. Like, basically. But like, also, don't forget, Paul.
That was a better movie.
But don't forget, Paul, that you said if you don't go into it thinking it's Venom, it's a body snatcher alien film. Yo, don't forget going into it, it's also a buddy cop film. So don't forget that part too.
That's true.
Actually, it's a romance film because
it's a bunch of things it doesn't know what it wants to be.
And Eddie Brock are clearly in a love. They love each other.
Yo, shout out to Lady Venom. She was.
Lady Venom was there.
Lady Venom.
Lady Venom. Lady Venom. Oh man, that's I don't know. Anybody else want to discuss? I kind of don't want to talk about it anymore.
I mean, like, so I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, it's not a. It's I don't.
Without giving.
I enjoyed it. Kind of.
Yeah, okay. Well, tell us what you enjoyed about it, Paul. That's a good way.
I was never bored during the movie. I was entertained at parts. It just, the tone of the whole movie is just all over the place, and it doesn't know what it wants to be. And watching the movie, you can clearly see that it was supposed to be rated R.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard that there was 40 minutes of rated R content cut.
Yeah, because it was rated R, because up until the longest, they didn't have a rating for it until like the last minute. They're like, oh, PG-13, but the rumor was like it was rated R the whole time.
That's crazy.
Because like if you look in the trailers, you can see like when the chick slices that dude's throat, the alien that made no sense, right? Who took 6 months to get from China to San Francisco. You see?
Oh yeah, he traveled he travels a little girl. Sorry, continue.
If you see her slice the dude's neck in the commercial, and you see all the blood splatter out, but in the movie it's not there, so that you can clearly see where that was cut. And then, yeah, I mean, there are scenes where they finally do show Venom, the one that we actually wanted to see the whole time. Mm-hmm. But like, there's points where it's just like, you could have got there a lot quicker.
Yeah, like
quicker is definitely it. You go for it, Gabe.
The first act was just trash, in my opinion, and then the second act was like, okay, kind of getting somewhere a little bit, but like not fast enough. Third act was cool. They had like a whole chase scene kind of thing go down, and that was awesome. That was probably the best part of the movie. And then they had like another act after that, which was like, okay, kind of bland. And they had the last act, which was pretty cool. Just like a big fight scene, basically, without spoiling everything. The
problem with the last fight scene is like, I couldn't tell what the hell was happening half the time.
Yeah, that's the problem. It was just like
what?
Like mush, just a bunch of mush going on.
Yeah, it was the whole movie was a bunch of mush in the tush is what it was. It was just one of those things where when you were watching the movie, it was just like, okay, we get it. We like establishing the story took 30 minutes, bro, maybe 15. After that first 15 minutes was up, I was like, what are they doing with the time right now? It was like they started off the movie. It's like, okay, Eddie Brock has got a TV show. That's great. He's an investigative reporter. It's the Eddie Brock report, and yo, it's me. So it's the Eddie Brock report, and we're reporting things.
That makes me want a corny dog.
Yo, yeah, I'm talking like I'm from New York, but I'm in Frisco, but I get it.
He wasn't from New York, so
he wasn't from there.
He was from New York.
I know he's from there. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. So with that, The first, like, what? The first few minutes of the movie is them talking about that. Him and his girl, who, oh my God, his girl, no disrespect to her as a person or actress. She was just boring. I was like, who is this? And she's canon, Paul, right?
Yeah.
She's canon?
She's canon.
Her boringness is canon?
No. Well, in the comics, she becomes She-Venom. She eats like
She-Venom, sorry.
And then she gets like mentally like messed up from that, and then she jumps off a building and commits suicide.
Wow, spoilers.
Spoilers.
All right.
But not in the movie.
Well, yeah, I don't know what it was, but the plot in the beginning was just so vague and then so boring. I was just sitting back like, I was just like, man, what is... It was just a lot of time wasted to get to the point of the movie where I'm like, oh my goodness, finally, we get to see Venom.
And like up until the point that he becomes Venom, he's just doing completely dumb stuff like the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's just an idiot. He's just an idiot. He becomes Venom.
No. He's acting like Mark Wahlberg.
He's
what are you talking about? I'm from New York. You gotta, let's save this lady. Oh, what's up, Mrs. Lee? It's me. I mean, no, it was cool. It was. I don't know.
Let Tom Holland be the New Yorker of the series of Marvel.
This is true. This is true.
Let him just handle everything.
I mean, yeah.
He's the better Tom.
He's the better Tom. I think my thought process on it is just like, if the movie wasn't terrible, it was just one of those things where the part of the movie that I wanted to see happened literally an hour and a half into the film. Mm-hmm. Like when we first, like literally everything up until the point of Venom showing himself was buns to me.
Total buns.
I mean, I will give you a little bit of credit with the
deep fried buns.
Or you know what? I'll give you a little bit of credit with the. You know what it was? It felt like they didn't want to spend money on CG to show Venom. Like it cost too much money. Like they put all the budgeting into that for the final fight. Kind of like Godzilla's movie. Remember in Godzilla's movie where a good portion, right?
Movie. I was like, because
you didn't like it?
No, because there's Godzilla's barely in the movie.
Okay, so that's how Venom felt to me.
I like that movie.
No, I liked it too. I like that movie too for with Godzilla. Wait, what'd you say?
Balvin.
Oh, I was gonna. Huh? Is he in the chat or something?
He just said, y'all podcasting?
Kinda low key. Tell him to jump in. Look, my main thing with this movie is just that if we're thinking about everything that happened up until the point where Venom happened, like let's see, you start off the movie, we learn about the Eddie Brock. It's the Eddie Brock hour, everybody over here, and so whatever that happens, you meet his girlfriend. And then you meet, and then you get the introduction to, he has the interview of the century, but he has an interview for someone he doesn't like, so then he botches it, and then makes it so he tries to expose him. And in exposing, what's that dude's name? Or was there, who's this, what?
He did.
What happened? What are you waiting on?
What happened?
Nothing. He did some super like breach of relationship failing before that. Nobody talks about that.
You talking about the thing when he went to their email?
Yeah, and exposed.
Yeah, that was messed up.
It was messed up. It was.
Yeah, that's kind of messed up, and nobody.
Yes.
I'm glad she left him for that, though. That's a good plot point. She should have.
I mean, she left him. She left,
sorry,
but
guys.
she like left him because he ruined her career. She didn't leave him because he was like being a snoop of her personal privacy. If anything, he snooped to find out information that had nothing to do with her. It just had to do with her job, you know? Not that that's the right thing. It's definitely the wrong thing to do. I'm not saying that. But, you know, it was one of those things where it's not like he snooped due to insecurities. He was snooping because he was like, I got the Eddie Brock show tomorrow. I gotta have a juicy story to give him. I don't know what to do.
But in reality, if you do that, you douchebag.
Oh yeah, you douchebag.
You douchebag.
You douchebag.
You douchebag.
But yeah, I was just trying to think of everything that happened in the beginning of the movie, and it just was wild. Just I don't know. What were you about to say?
Me or Paul?
I think you, Gabe.
yeah, like best thing I could say about that is like no spoilers, just like watch till the end credits.
I mean,
I think that's like the best.
Let's
honestly thing. I paid $13-14 to see the end credits.
Yeah, but you pay you paid $13 to $14 to see a trailer for another movie. That's what you did. We paid $13 to $14 to see a trailer.
I'm sorry. Y'all.
Yeah, we paid $13 to $14 to see a trailer for Into the Spider-Verse.
Marvel is our pimp.
Yo, at this point, Sony just need to give this one back, man. Just give them all their characters. Stop messing around. You're just making things worse.
If Marvel had the Venom IP ready to go, then it would have been a better movie. Overall.
And then, like, I hate how they don't ever explain. Like, they don't kind of mention the other bad guy that's in the movie, the symbiote part of it. They just I was just like, why? What is this other symbiote? What is his role? What does he do?
Yeah.
Like, why is he cooler than Venom, or why is he more like powerful? They don't explain any of that.
You like have to know.
Wait, which one are you talking about? Riot?
Yeah, the only indication that he's a bigger, better threat than Venom, he's like, you've got shit he's never seen before.
Yeah, okay. I'll give you that, Paul, because I mean, I've heard of Riot from when I'm younger, maybe watching old Spider-Man animated series or something. I don't know. But no, they definitely were so vague with him to the point where when we saw him, I was just like, wait, so it's Venom 2, you know?
Right.
So like, I didn't like that. There was no build up for him. Like, at least if you're a Spider-Man fan, you have a better knowledge of Carnage. But then you wasted it on a mid-credits trailer with Woody Harrelson, right? Is that his name?
Spoilers.
I don't care. Yeah, spoilers. Who cares? We're here now. They saw the title of this stream.
Yeah, we're saving you like $14 right now.
We really are, though. We really are. Is that his name? Woody Harrelson?
Yeah.
Shout out to the bits from Ryan Gosling. We see.
Hey.
But like, yeah, it was.
House.
I don't know. Hey, one of y'all headphones is echoing, man.
I turned mine down, so it's not.
Or am I coming out of somebody's monitor?
No.
Hello. Oh, now it's all quiet. So one of y'all just fix something.
Super low.
All right, don't worry about it. All right, it's all good. All right, so though also low key, the worst part out of that film is that Eminem had to produce that track. Why'd you do that, Em? That thing is garbage. Like, MGK should make a response just to that. Why'd you make this song, Em? Let's talk about it.
Carnage.
Carnage.
You did Venom? Well, I'm
Carnage. So let's go with our top. Since we've been talking mess about the movie this whole time. What are your top 3 moments so far? And also, I think I'm gonna invite Balvin to the recording.
My top 3 moments.
How do I invite him?
There's only three good.
There's only 3 moments. I feel like.
What are they?
There's the. I think my top moment was the fight against the SWAT team or whatever. That was like.
Oh yeah, inside the building. Yeah.
Yep.
Uh huh.
And there was the
motorcycle chase,
and
then the apartment fight.
Still.
Yeah, I mean.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then I guess last you could put like the actual last boss battle fight, which was like. I couldn't even like look at it for too long because it was just like flashing lights.
It was a lot. It was kind of like
I gotta close
bothersome.
my eyes because I'm getting like epilepsy here.
Yeah, a little bit.
But
that's what Venom's all about, I guess. Yes, sir. Hold on one second. I'm trying to.
That movie, so good.
All right, I just invited Balvin. He'll be here soon. I don't know why our screens keep flashing black. Sorry about that, y'all. But but yeah, I don't know. Movie wise,
it's gonna be Carnage.
Oh, is that you? Hey, what's up, man?
Hey.
Hey,
The man is in the building.
the man, the boy, the myth.
I'm calling in. I
Hey.
gotta give my thoughts way in the morning.
It's just a picture of a red bandana.
That's all he needs. That's all he needs.
Oh my god. Well, Balvin, you might as well jump into this combo. What are your thoughts on the movie in
My
general?
thoughts is that Sony is trying to put this master plan into motion that I'm kind of worried about, because the Spider-Man deal with Marvel ends next year. Okay, so one of two things could happen here.
Yes.
Venom has already made 80 million opening weekend
God.
So it's doing well.
on a 100 million budget.
Yeah.
Jeez,
Right?
on
So that sequel has already sold itself.
no, they're gonna do a
matter how-
sequel. You sure?
Yes, no matter how bad that film was, they made
Sequels,
that money
anybody?
back.
I'm down. Let's go.
Shut up,
So-
Gabe.
One of two things is gonna happen. Okay, so that Spider-Man like Marvel collaboration deal, that contract is up next year.
Mhm.
Okay, and what I fear is gonna happen is that they're gonna say, "Hey Marvel, thanks for the boost on our character and our property.
Yeah.
Take that shit right back." Tom Holland and Tom Hardy movie in 2020.
Ooh, okay.
So say that one more time. You're saying,
Because look, it's a co-ownership,
uh-huh.
right? It's a co-ownership thing, but that co-ownership thing is done next year.
So you're saying they're gonna grab it back.
They could. I'm not saying they will. It's a possibility.
Okay.
Right? Or they can renew it and keep them in the MCU. I don't know. But I'm worried with these like 5 Spider-Man films they're making right now. The one with Jared Leto.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, a Spider-Man film with Jared Leto. Wait, but who's he
it
playing?
back.
Who's he playing, dog?
He's playing
Morbius.
Morbius, the vampire guy.
The living vampire.
So wait,
Vampire.
okay, so what's that supposed to be? Spider-Man 3 going to the Halloween ball?
Look. You know how this Venom movie is in its own Spider-Man universe?
Yes.
Morbius will be in this one as well. And then there's like there's like 3 or 4 movies in development. I think there's a Silver Sable one that's being made.
But
right
are we
now.
talking about we're talking about under Sony?
Under Sony? Yes, but here's what I'm saying.
With Tom Holland?
No. This is all separate from Tom Holland.
Oh, okay.
What I'm saying is they have full rights next year to pull his ass out of the MCU,
Yeah.
put him into that, because they still own that. That
But-
contract is what's up?
Nothing. Sorry to cut you off. You finish that real quick and I'll tell you.
Because I gotta find the amount of films that are actually, in the process of being made right now. The Morbius one is already go. That one's gonna be going as soon as possible.
Why?
I don't know.
Can we get Blade?
Nobody cares about Morbius.
Let me
Also-
find.
Blade?
All right. So wait, while you're looking for that, here's my question:
Go ahead.
is this including Tom Holland, or he can deny? He can say, "I don't want to be a part of these," and he's like, "I'm good."
I don't think Tom Holland is under contract for another movie except Avengers 4 and Far From Home, the next 2 MCU ones.
Uh-huh.
I'm saying that contract is just going to be up, and we don't know what's going to happen whenever that goes off. It's a mixed bag. We're not confirmed to keep Tom Holland in the MCU the next 3 years, because that's a cold deal. If Tom Holland, Sony could offer him the bag.
Yeah.
Robin?
Did he cut out, or is that
Hello,
just
my
me?
bad. Hello.
We're having some technical.
No, hello.
Come
Can you hear me?
on, come on now. What's
Hello?
happening?
I'm good?
Yes, we hear you.
Okay. No, I don't see the little green light, so I
Going
can't tell.
coast to coast.
Oh,
But no, yeah, I was saying, Tom Holland could all meet. Like, he could be in a Tom Holland, Tom Hardy movie in 3 years, right?
yeah, he
Because-
could if he want. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If they were to put Tom Holland in that film, I would not be mad. Also, that Venom would kill Spider-Man. that Venom would rip him to
Venom was
shreds.
lit.
And that's what worries me is like
That Venom is not the dude to mess with.
Okay, so here we go. All right.
Pancreas.
So there is currently a Spider-Man. Oh, not Spider-Man. Sorry. Venom, Morbius, Kraven the Hunter.
Why?
Cat.
Why?
They were also in. This one hasn't started actually, developing yet. But there's also talks for a what was that? What's the Silk? A Silk movie. The
Silk?
Asian
Girl Spider-Man?
girl Asian Spider-Man. Is she Korean? I can't remember.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I guess that's new. I don't know what that is, but that's
they're
fine.
they're essentially building this Spider-Man universe, or Spider-Verse without Spider-Man. Like I said, the Jared Leto thing, the Morbius movie, that's already in motion.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It's being directed by Daniel Espinosa.
Well, my thing is with the success of Spider-Man in the MCU, do we think he's not going to be a part of any more MCU movies after Away From Home or Far From Home?
Here's the thing.
Spider-Man's gonna die in Far From Home.
What?
The
Really
thing
think
is,
Spoiler.
I just don't know. All I know is that contract runs up. That co-deal with them that they made for this whole like.
That was kind
Spider-Man
of just like a Tesla Waters thing.
Yeah, I'm
So-
hoping they don't get greedy and be like, thanks for boosting our property again. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, and then
We're
bounce.
going back to our movie. Yeah, exactly.
Dang.
Because they're in every position to do that because they still own it.
Yeah.
They were smart to do a co-deal
Mhm.
with them because they can do whatever they want to once that shit's over.
It's all good.
I
Disney's just gonna buy Sony.
World domination.
Which is what I've been thinking. Like, we're
you know,
They
you know what's
really
weird?
should, to be honest.
You know what's weird? I noticed this the other day. That Dragon Ball Super movie, the Broly one,
yeah,
that's under Fox. So
that's us now.
Disney, is
Goku
Disney
and
gonna
MCU?
own? Is Disney gonna own that next?
They're gonna own Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Disney.
They're fighting
Let's
Thanos.
go.
Oh,
Let's
son,
go.
Goku.
It's definitely attached.
Hey.
Yes, Silk is rumored to be happening. A Silver Sable and Black Cat movie is rumored to be happening. Morbius is happening.
They just won't learn.
I guess that's great. Balvin, you saw Venom or no?
No. I've seen
What?
it enough. I don't want to see the movie. I've seen more
Know
than
so
enough.
much about this.
I've seen more.
How we
than
have this
enough.
full conversation and you ain't seen the
poor
movie?
Balvin
I've seen.
is a mastermind. He is a
I've seen
This
conglomerate.
boy
He is
infiltrated.
multiple
He
people.
infiltrated the podcast
It really is. Guys.
This dude is like
to not have seen the movie.
Tom Hardy said he has a parasite after
And you
biting somebody's head off, and the lady just
what
said,
the heck?
"Oh, okay."
wow.
Oh,
How do you know this stuff?
Well,
And then they
some
got my man Woody Harrelson looking like Carrot Top
Wow.
big facts.
in the credit scene. Which
Yo.
Whoa, what the
I
heck?
think
Sorry, guys. I keep messing
Woody
up the stream.
Harrelson. Here's my problem though, right?
Why is
He looks goofy.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I think he could do the Cletus thing, right? But the movie's gonna be PG-13.
Why?
It may not. It may not. It may
Or
not.
is it?
We never know.
No, that's just gonna be PG.
Very low percentage, but it may not.
The Blu-ray
Okay,
will
you know, I'll give you that.
Let's
I'll
hope-
give you that.
let's
There
hope
is
not.
there is a percentage chance it won't be PG-13. But like with all the comedy and like the lightheartedness that I've seen from Venom, I don't see them taking that risk. Because like,
they do drop the F-bomb in the movie at least once.
yeah, but that's trying to be edgy.
I
Like,
just don't know why.
R-rated. Carnage is R. If you know anything about Carnage, Carnage is like the epitome of R-rated. That he is a serial killer. The powers.
If they're smart, they'll go R-rated.
Because like he was
If they're
like,
dumb.
I'm saying I think Woody Harrelson could pull that off, even though he looked like a goddamn idiot with that wig on his head.
He did look pretty. I thought it was
bad.
Carrot Top at first, to be honest.
It's just a bad wig, but other than that, I think he could do a good Cletus just because he's a good actor. But I just the whole like when I get out of here, there's carnage. Like, okay,
Okay, that was cheesy.
When I get out of here,
And I will.
and
I will.
it's like, why- there's always this. They always got to be in prison. They always got to. And it's, I like Tom Holland, right? I like him as Spider-Man a lot, and I want to see him grow into that character. Because you know, if you realize, out of all of the different iterations of Spider-Mans we've gotten, every single rehash, we've never seen him grow up and be the adult Spider-Man we've seen in the comics and in the Spider-Man game. To me, I think
Belvin.
Hello?
Belvin, your dog.
Venom got
They're trying to get me, bro.
Yo, Venom's trying to get
Russia.
me.
It's
Sony's
Russia.
trying to knock me out of here.
PlayStation's listening to you.
The Spider-Man PS4 Peter Parker is probably top 3 iterations for me. Like
That is really good.
Wait, what are we talking about?
the Peter Parker Spider-Man PS4. That Spider-Man.
Oh, the one we just
think
had in the movie? The one in the video game?
Yeah.
The one
I think he has.
He's great. I just hate the way his face looks. But other than that, he's great.
It's no. I get you. It's weird. It looks.
It's because they made an old man's face young.
Yeah,
They made the
it's 'cause
voice actor's face young.
Yeah, for sure. But I think that's one of the best, takes on Spider-Man we've seen like come to life.
Yeah.
And it made me want to see an adult Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Because that game is dark. I haven't even beat it yet, by the way.
Oh,
Bye, JD.
Oh, no, I did that on purpose.
Yo, Russia.
Um,
Chill.
I'm a beat it soon. I'm at the
No, I
end
haven't
of the
beaten it
game.
either. I need to beat
I'm
it.
just-
I need to finish it.
My life. But even if you got past the midpoint of the game,
I blazed through that shit.
that game is
I'm
dark
about to play that tonight.
as
Yeah.
hell. There's a terrorist attack in the middle of the game.
Straight up.
true.
Yeah.
JD?
Yeah, that's me.
In New York.
I'm trying to see. I'm just trying to see. It only shows the chat if you type fast. I was just double checking things. Sorry. Let's focus on life.
Anyways,
but
yeah,
but wait. So you
Spider-Verse-
haven't seen the movie?
dang,
Yo.
catch up, bro.
Look, man.
I'll watch it.
You can't. All right, let's.
Whenever it hits Quanflix, I'll be seeing it.
Shout out to Quanflix.
Rich homie Quanflix.
Shout out to
Like,
All right.
you know what I'm saying? But Kraven the Hunter movie and Morbius coming soon.
So wait. So when those come out, we're talking about definitely. Spider-Man has picked up steam again. Sony's got it again, and we're Tobey Maguiring it with a new person. Most
I hope
likely.
not, but potentially. It could bring Tom Holland over. They don't have to do that.
Tom Holland would have to come over because he'd have to sign off for those projects.
Yes.
But also realize he'll lose his steam as being the coolest Spider-Man ever because he's going to the wrong team to play for Spider-Man.
The ugly
JD, you good?
What happened?
FDS.
Your
FDS.
chat is just.
Oh,
We talked about that.
You having a
just
stroke?
yeah. I was
JG stroke.
I was listening to Venom. Sorry. No, I typed it. I was just trying to see how this overlay works.
Everything in my body.
My bad. I was just trying to see how this overlay.
The most exciting Spider-Man property coming out to me is the Spider-Verse movie right now.
Which
Though-
is the best part of the Venom movie.
So good.
Though
I'm buying J's just for that movie.
the animation, the cast, all that looks fantastic.
Yeah.
But I think Far From Home, based off the set photos and stuff, I think it's gonna be dope as hell.
I think it'll be good. I don't see why it wouldn't be good. I liked Homecoming.
Homecoming was fun, but I think this one's gonna be a lot darker.
And
Even though
Oh, you're talking about okay.
spoiler alerts.
Yeah.
Have you seen the set photos of him in
I thought you were talking about the animated one.
oh no,
That one's.
that one looks dope too.
Yeah.
The set photos of Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yeah, we're
yeah,
rocking the noir.
It,
Trying to use a different word.
it looks dope.
It looks pretty good.
I think I'm excited for the villain. That's what I'm looking forward to. I think he's gonna do a great job as Mysterio.
Who's Mysterio again?
Jake Gyllenhaal.
The man who should have.
Yeah, the man who should have been Spider-Man when Tobey Maguire was him.
It's a weird casting. I didn't expect that.
They had to give him another chance somehow.
He's one of the dopest actors.
Same
in my
way-
opinion.
Oh, he's fantastic.
Same way Donald Glover was part of
Or
a
is he-
Spider-Man movie, but he wasn't Spider-Man.
He's white, don't.
Venom.
All right, so let's talk. Let's talk about our top 3. We talked about the top 3 moments we like or whatever. What are the top 3 or 4 or 5 moments we hated?
I already
Yo,
have mine.
top
I
10.
ain't-
Top
You weren't
10
even
moments
see
I
the
hate.
I ain't even seen the movie yet. I already got mine.
Look, all right, let's go in. We'll go in a circle. I'll do
Yeah.
I'll do my first one, then we'll go to the next person, then next person.
Go ahead.
Top. Okay, look. I guess it's not even a moment. It's just a part. It's just how the movie works. But I hated the dialogue between him and Venom in his head. Some of that was so cringy, so dumb, and so like breaking the fourth wall Deadpool energy. Like it's as if they were like, well, Fox made Deadpool, we could do something like that. and then they just had Venom in the back of Tom Hardy's head going, "You should do this. Jump left, jump right. Don't do that. Oh no, let's eat those little piggies. Oh no, no, no. I mean, that dog looks delicious. Oh, bite his face." And he was like, "Oh, stop, please. Oh, I really did not like that.
I got a parasite.
I got a parasite. Don't call me a parasite. I was like, why? Why is this a part of the movie? It was bad. It was bad for me.
Was when he's in the restaurant, tweaking out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh god, that was bad.
The lobster tank, and he eats the raw lobster.
Just the lobster, just eating the lobster part was
Just
bad.
the lobster.
You know what? What bothered me was, I mean, I get it, because if you have a parasite or if you're sick, you catch a cold. I hated how sweaty he was. Why are you so sweaty?
Sweaty.
No, but
He looked like he just was in the lobster tank. So why is he back in there?
That boy was leaking the whole movie. Sorry, Gabe. What's your worst part?
My worst part is that fake ass Elon Musk guy. Just the whole movie, he's like, just has this propaganda of he's killing people, but he was just cheesy. I don't know. Like, it was too obvious, like too dead on the nose of like who he's supposed to be. Of like
a pretentious Silicon Valley dude.
Yeah, exactly. Like the Silicon Valley, San Francisco guy who just has too much power and just like doesn't give a crap about life, like human life. But like it was just too dead on the nose from his like. Yeah. I guess all the actors were kind of like a little campy and cheesy, but it was just a little bit too much from him.
Yeah, it was. I don't know.
And he's just like, kill him. Kill everybody.
Kill him.
Yeah,
kill the next one, please. The next one.
If you guys see it, like that's
we're going
the most annoying part to me.
So check me out, right? So in 2018, we're still doing Wilhelm screams in the movie.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
We gotta stop that. We gotta go forward with production. And
why?
Cut it out.
I thought that was like. I thought they were like trolling with that. Like,
no,
this will be funny. Whoa! I got this fun sound effect.
Somebody had a soundboard in the back of this. Like, press the button and just put it in the movie, and they did it. And there's definitely a Wilhelm.
That was wild. Like, no, when we were watching the movie, right? The whole time I was watching it, all I could think was, is this a parody? Like, it felt like a parody of a Marvel movie. It felt like someone with a high production value was like, I'm gonna make a Venom parody and put it on YouTube. That's
like Freddie Wong got the Marvel license.
Yeah, like a bad parody. Like I was saying the whole time.
No offense to Freddie Wong.
No,
I feel like they just grabbed a bunch of different shit about Venom and just you say, hey, make a movie real fast, because like Eddie Brock is not a pussy in the actual comics. Eddie Brock is a goon.
I know he's very. I mean, I get it. Yeah, they definitely.
It's not even. I just don't like when you obviously just take a bunch of different stuff and put it together for no reason. Like
X-Men, anyway.
Bro, like, don't even start on that shit. Don't even get me started on that shit.
There's one line in the movie, like when they were talking about his past, and he's like, "Don't forget about the Daily Globe job." All he had to do says, "Oh, that would have been okay if it wasn't for Spider-Man," and then that would be like, "Oh, okay."
But they couldn't.
No.
It's
then
just
I said
like
it next to Gabe, and I was like, makes sense.
You could have said like, if it wasn't for that damn web slinger.
I don't even think they were allowed to allude to spiders in this movie.
It had to be super vague. It had to be like this teenager, this 18-year-old came through and swiped. It had to be some really vague for them to.
I would say
I'm also
damn kids.
Well, you guys
also like a plot point which they could have actually kind of got around the whole Spider-Man thing not being there was when they were trying to test the symbiote on creatures. You see it go to a bunny rabbit. Why didn't it attach to a spider?
Because I don't think I think Marvel was like, if we see one god dang extra leg on an animal, if we see one extra eyeball, we're suing the pants off of you.
And like What bro, I love Tom Hardy. I do. I
He's
really
great.
love Tom Hardy. But why would they get him of all people to do the Brooklyn shit? Like, why?
I don't know, because that's why.
It's just, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, he's dope. I loved him during the Bane voice, even though it did not make sense.
I am part of the darkness. I am the darkness. Darknesses.
And pretty much all his movies I've loved him in. It's a weird casting. He could have done so many other things.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be, well, thank God. I guess this is better than him being in Suicide Squad. He was going to be in Suicide Squad initially.
Oh, yeah, because he would have been Captain Flag, I think.
Flag. He would have been the guy that was like directing.
I didn't even
Look,
watch that movie.
let's just be quite frank with this. You don't have to make movies just to make movies.
Sometimes, actually.
I understand you want money.
Well, actually.
God dang it.
Sometimes in these kind of... And sometimes in these contracts, sometimes studios have to make the movie or else they lose the license.
Yeah.
Well, then, God dang it, let it go.
Stop.
Let my people go
To freedom. Go away.
Please.
Who do you guys think is going to be the next Wolverine?
I don't even want to think about that.
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart.
God, yo.
All right.
Nah, listen here, man. I'm gonna stab you.
I mean, I got claws.
All right.
You don't have no claws, but I have the claws. I got the claws.
You were the guy. You were the one.
It's not a claw, it's a booty hole.
Oh, man. Who said that? What? It's not a claw, it's a booty hole. What the fuck?
We are in
No, ain't no
dark.
booty hole.
You know who needs
It's a
to
booty
be?
hole.
You know who needs to get cast? Maybe not as Wolverine, but
Oh,
as
man.
anything. He needs to get cast in one of these superhero films. It's Charlie Hunnam.
Who's
That guy
The singer?
played. No,
Oh, I think it's Charlie Puth.
no.
You thinking of Eric Sheeran?
He's the guy that played King Arthur.
Oh, yeah.
He played King Arthur. He was. Did you guys watch Sons of Anarchy?
Yeah, Jax Teller.
Yeah.
He was also in Pacific Rim.
Remember that movie that I showed y'all with like oh no, okay, so making this new film that's in development right now. It's called Triple Frontier. It has Ben Affleck, Charlie Hunnam, Oscar Isaac, Pedro Pascal, etc., etc. It's like a drug lord movie. It's gonna be good. He was in Pacific Rim, King Arthur, and SOA. Those are his biggest role.
I did not like him
I
in
think
Pacific Rim.
I think he could be a good something.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of the Dark Phoenix?
No. We're not doing it right now.
No?
I haven't seen I haven't seen Logan. I haven't seen.
You
You
should watch
haven't
Logan.
seen Logan?
Oh, yeah. I don't know how he didn't see Logan. That was actually one of probably the best Marvel films they've made.
It's because Days of Future Past is meh or whatever.
I like Days of Future Past, too.
Logan was actually like a standalone. It felt like
For
because it was
me-
just like so different from the other ones, like a different
Yeah.
tone.
It was
It felt
director.
It's very different.
Yeah,
My
that's worth.
rankings for those X-Men films, it goes Logan, First Class, Days of Future Past. That's how I rank it.
Yeah.
As far as the power rankings go, I think you should watch Logan immediately.
Yeah, it's
'Cause
definitely good.
It's super sad too, but it's really good.
It is
I know how it
sad.
ends because freaking.
And it won't make you cry the way Venom does.
Oh man.
But yeah, Dark Phoenix, I can't look. At first, I was like, man, I don't want Disney to run the world and have this world domination. But then I saw,
But then,
glad they- I'm
but then,
glad they got
but
it.
then you realize they're doing a good job.
but then I saw that
They got-
trailer, and I'm like, you know
They
what?
got money.
Get him out of here. Take him to the trash, bro.
Everybody needs a boss, and Mickey
it's-
Mouse is that dude.
We are like
Mickey
a
got
decade.
money to
We are a
spend on
decade deep with these
love.
X-Men movies, and Mystique as Jennifer Lawrence is still a prominent X-Men member in these films. Why?
Yo, what?
Ronnie.
Didn't Ronnie or was that Dave who complained about that the other night?
It was Dave.
It was last night. We literally saw this movie last night and talked about it for like an hour in a parking lot after the film.
There's a lot more that are like.
Why, man? Just
Yeah.
stop. And then they're just retconning the other films again.
Hey, man.
This is the same story as
Days
the
of
other
Future Past
movie.
was only made to destroy the first three movies.
And they're redoing one of the movies again. This is the same
true.
plot as
That's
one of the
very
other
true.
ones. I can't even remember them all because they're
X-Men 3.
it's the three. It's the same thing with Jean Grey and all of that, bro. I can't wait till Disney goes to their headquarters and just gets a wrecking ball
And just burns
knocks that
burns
shit
the
down.
building to the ground.
Get
we're
it out of here.
We're gonna fix all this.
Erase it from my. But let's on to more positive things.
Wait,
Daredevil season 3.
what this podcast
No.
is supposed to be only about that.
I don't give a fuck. Daredevil season 3.
All right, so how about that? Yeah, let's talk about MC.
While we're off topic, let's talk about the McGregor fight. Right now.
Yo, we can stay on topic and still talk about that. Let's just say what we're looking forward to in said future. So let's all agree, Venom was trash. But
I haven't seen it,
but like,
agree.
okay, you haven't seen it.
Good.
Venom is good. Venom is good if you go into it not thinking it's a Venom movie.
Venom.
You know what I've heard from everybody that's not a critic is that it was bad, but I enjoyed it. It was okay, but it was funny. Like, it was mid, but I didn't hate it.
I mean, yeah, I didn't hate it either. I'm one of the few where it's like, it's not about it being funny or whatever. It's more about it being like a waste of time. I just didn't like how much time it wasted. Like with like not even with them making the movie, more like there was just so much time spent that had nothing to do with like this, just the universe of Venom or a Spider-Man movie. It was just very much like, man, that's a lot of time spent on. Oh, I failed the mission. Sorry, I'm playing Spider-Man as we talk. But like, no, that was the main thing. The main thing was I was like, there's so much of this movie that I feel like needed to be cut out. But I guess
all of it.
No, like, listen,
You know what's wild?
What?
You're saying that Tom Hardy said that his favorite parts of the movie got cut.
Were they all CG?
About 40 minutes got cut. That were his
Probably
favorite parts of the movie.
I believe it. Wait,
Continue, sorry.
It shouldn't have been rated R.
I mean, I don't know if that would have made it any better. I think it would have actually no. It would have, because then the shock value would have been there, and I would have been like, "Whoa, they're doing this!"
If they want to went like the DC kind of like grungy raw version of Marvel, that would have been like completely different take, I think, on what they're currently doing at Marvel, which like would have been, I think, kind of a bigger hit because it's something we don't expect. But Venom would have been like the perfect, kind of cutting point where they went super violent and violent and like grungy, I guess, in that sense, but still kind of funny.
I suppose.
I think this movie was tailored to people that drink Mountain Dew, and I don't drink Mountain Dew, so
And Eminem fans, huh?
and Eminem
Okay,
fans,
I see what you're trying to do here.
yeah.
Try to sneak
And-
this. Look at him. Hey, yo.
actually very
Hey,
true,
not gonna lie,
That's
though.
very true.
Eminem's biggest L is the song on this film.
Venom.
I'm sorry. It's so buns. It's so bad.
Everybody in the audience who was clapping was like totally that guy. So.
Got the Monster Energy snapback on. Got the Mountain Dew T-shirt. Got the Doritos in the back of his truck.
You could just hear by their
Call of
laughs.
Duty.
A lot of Call of Duty.
Yeah, Venom, get him!
Wait for Call of Duty on Friday,
Get him,
guys.
man!
Oh, Spidey, get out the dang shot, dude.
This man is really playing Spider-Man.
Yo, I got the suit where he
streaming
looks like a
now.
cartoon character. He looks tight.
But nah, I'm excited for Daredevil. That's what I'm looking forward to the most.
I'm excited for whoever's playing Daredevil. Whoever's the not Daredevil, I'm excited for him.
Did you see the
Bullseye?
new trailer that came out?
Isn't it just Bullseye who's
Yes.
playing?
It's Bullseye.
Oh
Daredevil?
no! Hold
That's
still
the-
and fight like a man. I'm abandoning this challenge. Sorry.
Yes.
Continue.
No, it's Bullseye.
We got
They're
spoiling. Spoiling.
No, it's
not.
in the
It's a
trailer.
I don't know.
It's
I
in
don't
the
know. Who,
trailer.
I don't
It's
know.
the
I don't know who
third
Bullseye is. So
He's
sorry.
throwing knives at people.
He's throwing
God,
Bullseye.
If you played the last Spider-Man like PS2 game, then
In
Bullseye is pretty
1996, yeah, sure did, bro.
dope. No, in, like,
2000?
2000 like
Okay, I was still 7.
2008.
I'm only 15.
That came out when I was like in high school.
Stop.
Same here.
Which y'all, man, listen.
And Balvin's the youngest.
That
That came out like when you were in your 20s, JD.
What are you talking? When I was 20? What the fuck?
I was like,
When you were 30, JD, that came out.
Shut your dumb ass up. Look, man.
40-year-old ass.
Look, 40 years old. Look, man. The Venom movie was just a waste of my time.
And my 14.
But my thing, yeah. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think like what they could have done to make it better. They could have given me more. They could have given me more CG Venom scenes, I guess. Like, but even that, it was one. No, like, wait, was Balvin here when I was talking about that? How it felt like it was like Godzilla, the way that they weren't showing. Yeah, the way they weren't showing him, I was like, are we like skimping on the budget? Like, does it cost a lot to make this dude come out, or what?
I kind of expected that, honestly.
I didn't think they were gonna do it for so long, because it was like an hour and a half before we saw him. I was like, no way, it'll take that long. And then
yeah, I get the Godzilla comparison. I think they did it better in Godzilla.
Yeah, they definitely did it better because we finally got some scenes with him. But it was just like, wow.
But I understand the comparison. Yeah, I kind of expected that because of how much we saw him in the trailers.
Yeah.
I knew it was like they're throwing us a curveball.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, they're gonna go in there and think we're gonna get an hour and a half of Venom. You're gonna get 25 minutes,
which I did not like.
And plus, dude, see, and the thing that made me not go see it, besides what happened whenever I was supposed to see it for free, there was an incident. But
okay,
the reason why I did not go out and pay money to see it was I saw a clip of like the final fight against Riot, and
you were not impressed.
Almost had a seizure. So
that's what Gabe said.
Yeah,
it's not. I don't like big.
And we were the second row back in the theater, so
it was. I mean, it was like yeah.
It made me appreciate Spider-Man 3.
It made me appreciate My Hero Academia because they put like a giant gray filter over.
Yeah, at least they give you warnings.
Like shots.
They
need to imply that to movies now.
It's just not like nothing is exciting about that. There's a big blob of CGI liquid going back.
Yeah, you know.
And the thing that messes it up for most is like you can tell when it's kind of like semi-bad CGI because they hide it in darkness. Like every time there's CGI,
nighttime outside,
they'll hide it in nighttime. Yeah. So you know, like they didn't. Spend
and they're both black symbiotes, so you can't tell.
Well, I couldn't tell who was who at a certain point.
Oldest trick in like the CGI.
They're both black symbiotes.
In that movie, they are.
Yeah, so maybe because we're gonna get a sequel. It's not even a debate. They're gonna make their money back. They already did.
I just think that's not necessary, and I don't want it.
And then just look forward to
don't.
Cletus, I guess.
I like
you know what's funny? He wasn't even crazy enough for me. That's what really bothered me. There's gonna be carnage, but I was like, is there gonna be carnage really?
Like, well, I just don't like that because it's clear because I think a lot of folks, if they did that scene and did not say that, they would not know who that was, right? If you're not like a fan of the comics and you don't know who the red-haired,
I mean, but if you're not a fan of the comics, you definitely don't know who Riot is. Like, if anything, give us the one that we do know who are.
Should have been Carnage in the first place.
That's what I'm saying. Like even vague fans have heard of Carnage, in my opinion.
Then what would the sequel be? Carnage again?
No, then we would have deaded this movie and got back to Homecoming. This weak ass movie.
If they were really smart, they would have made Spider-Man the enemy in the next.
Yes, if they were smart, they would have then bought back the rights.
They should have just waited.
Like how Thanos made the Avengers like the enemy, basically. Like they should have just like made a flip around, so you're like cheering for the bad guy.
They couldn't.
I feel for him.
Riot is obviously not as popular as Carnage is by a long shot, but they give you a whole movie to find out who he is.
Do they though?
And it's just an odd. I think I'm with JD in this one. I just don't see the point of this movie. And like
it was just like a cash grab.
I'm not rushing to go see it because I just don't care.
I mean, you don't have to.
It's not even.
It was. They made it because they saw people getting hyped for the fact that they agreed to let Spider-Man be a part of the MCU. So they were like, well, we're gonna piggyback. I think that's what it was. They were like, we're gonna piggyback off of that.
They're building a whole universe based on Spider-Man without Spider-Man.
Yeah,
that's definitely
basically it's like the adjacent universe. Like, we're gonna make this, and while you're enjoying all those Marvel movies, we got something for you if you want to maybe just go waste some time on a Friday night. You know,
like, if you're gonna go see this movie, go see a matinee and then go sit in the way back.
So nobody knows that you're in the theater.
And nobody knows. And don't tweet about it. Don't say anything. Don't let people know you were there.
And dress like Eminem with the hat and the hoodies
with
and
a plate of spaghetti in your hand.
I want you to be in the back of the theater just going and that's actually the sound of you chewing M&Ms. Voila.
You gotta outro the movie. I mean, the stream with that song. I'm gonna be disappointed. There's a music video out that I haven't seen yet, but I heard it's very cringy.
Of him?
Of Venom.
I know.
The song.
I know. I saw that. But that's Eminem making money. He's not an idiot. He's not an idiot. Like, we all know. Like, we all know he was not.
Once I saw he made like the title track for the film, I was like, oh. This is definitely for the Mountain Dew drinkers. Yeah. And I'm not it's not for me.
I was saying though, like, if Venom was a hit, Eminem would be like sitting on a cash grab right there. I mean, he still is.
I mean, low key,
but
it's
like
hitting. But yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, it would have been, that was a smart move by Eminem.
No, oh yeah, I know. He's gonna get money. He already got paid regardless. Yeah, it's just for me as a viewer and a consumer, that is a red flag. Eminem is doing the title track for your film in 2018.
What you mean, dog?
It's a red flag.
What you mean?
I can't do it. They got French Montana and Lil Pump doing the Call of Duty soundtrack.
It's a rap.
Nah, watch the trailer for Blackout.
My refund.
That shit was fire.
I was getting my.
Oh no! Ooh, what am I doing? Go back.
But
I'm
at the end of the day, the movie made its money back. No matter how bad a review, I'm tired of folks trying to cape for the movie being like. I see so many folks.
People talking about it's a good time. Go enjoy it.
It's like, bro,
it's not a good time.
Go away.
It's really bad.
Wasn't even that bad, bro. If you go in there with the open mind, let one eye close.
Why do I have to do? Heart. Yeah. If you go in there and just let your guard down for a minute. Like, what do you mean? Let your guard down. Just take an L real quick. If you don't just take a quick L. Like, that you don't know.
Just put on an eye patch, put on some headphones, enjoy them.
It's like going somewhere. I'm like, man, like going to a bad neighborhood and be like, man, just expect to get beat up.
Yeah,
and it won't be that.
Don't even look. Just if you go in knowing that you only gonna come out with only two black eyes, just two.
Exactly.
That's it.
If you expect to get robbed, you might get robbed a little bit less. You know, you might just chain snatch.
Maybe if you
bring take my Apple Watch,
if you bring $100, maybe you leave a 40. Like, why don't you just?
It's like, I hate that. It's like just go in with the open mind, the open heart. You know,
just open your soul up to Venom now. Stop playing.
Right. Stop being such a critic, a cynic about the movie. Just enjoy it for what it is. It's like, bro.
And then I would say, what is it? what is this?
Enjoy?
This ain't no movie, dog.
I can't go into a movie and I have guidelines.
Yeah,
watching it.
I'm just supposed to go and either enjoy or dislike. I'm gonna choose the latter.
Right.
Just saying.
Like, don't tell me to go in there and be like this with an open mind.
I just want you to go in and forget everything you learned about Spider-Man.
Right. Everything you know and you love. Just clear your head. Go to your Zen place and just. Think of a brand new take on Venom. Maybe
think what if Spider-Man wasn't cool? I hate people who try to do that.
It's like just tell me you.
Those are the same people who get the wrong order, and then they're just like, "It's okay, I'll eat it." Like,
Oh god, I hate that.
but then complain about they order the whole time.
I got the wrong.
If you're one of those
order. Hey,
people,
I
hey, don't be sad. I'm just kidding. All right.
These are all jokes.
These are jokes. These do not reflect the views of us as real. We don't. We the people at runJDrun do not.
These are all jokes.
Oh. Venom. What the heck?
So, off topic.
But also on topic. What?
Let's talk about that McGregor.
Yo, that McGregor fight was better than the whole movie.
Hey, bro.
In the whole movie.
Why?
I'm gonna tell you like this. Habib was just in there.
Habib was in there, man.
Just in there boxing with the striker, right? And then come that fourth round, he was like, "All right, I'm done playing with you."
Yep.
He got him in the headlock.
Put him in the Venom hold.
Made that boy tap out and was talking trash to him after that.
Yo, that was some real
Street
Fighter, Zangief, like.
Yeah, no, that was definitely something out of like a futuristic Mortal Kombat movie.
Yeah.
Everybody was talking big talk before the event, and he was like, "You know what?"
Then he said, "You guys," and then he jumped the rails.
He hopped
and he said, "You can get the smoke too." Mind you, I want you to think about this. It's not like he did that after the match in the parking lot. He literally did it seconds after winning. There's a packed house, and he said, by himself.
Jumped into an entire different camp and wanted all the smoke with everybody.
Now, see, if Venom would have done that, I'd enjoyed it.
That was the most.
It's funny how like Americans are treating Connor like he's American, but like he's really like
like
Scottish,
Irish, like. But it's like,
you know what's funny is that the thing that Khabib did. The thing is, the funniest thing to me is like
Irish.
the thing that Khabib did was probably the most American thing I've ever seen. And yet everyone's booing him at the end. And I'm like, stop! I was like, we're the home of ignorance. What do you mean?
I threw over the Goldberg theme music over him.
Yeah,
oh, you did? Did you put that online?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta watch that. That's
really
hilarious.
That was so lit because he was just walking out. It was like flicking everybody else. Man, I don't give a fuck. I just beat y'all boys. Like y'all can't do shit about it.
Oh my gosh!
But he did just like Matt disrespect. Connor Matt disrespected him. So
I think it's just one of the things where them Russian boys don't play, dog.
No,
like you're not about to
building up to this fight. Connor disgraced his people. He called all of Khabib's nationality rats. He called his manager an informant and a snitch to 9/11.
wow.
He called him a terrorist. He offered
9/11. What do Irish people know about 9/11 from overseas?
He offered Habib.
I'm just using whatever thing I've got, laddie.
He offered him whiskey.
Let's make some money.
Whatever.
Habib he practices Islam, and McGregor offered him whiskey. They don't drink
cows
whiskey
too
in certain denominations in Islam.
Mm-hmm.
And just all of this disrespect. The guy that Khabib jumped over the gate to go attack was the dude that was talking shit about his family.
Okay. I commend Khabib. I think it was definitely unsportsmanlike, but at the same time,
he did a good job.
To me, he's just a
hood dude.
To me, that was goon shit.
That was goon stuff because he went all solo. It's not like he called. Well, except for when them dudes started jumping into the ring.
I'm not gonna lie, I was crying. The dude hopped over the
That
gate.
was weird.
That was funny. That was sick.
I don't condone that, but the way he pieced up Connor in the back of his head was fucking hilarious.
It was.
This is better than like WWE right now.
Well, that's because it was real. That's because it was real as heck.
Or was it?
But
it was.
Yeah, it was. This
They
ain't.
bleeding, boy.
I think Dana White.
I'm getting smashed.
To me, I don't think Khabib should go like unscathed from this. From like as far as
heck no.
No, he should definitely get hurt. I mean, his career.
But
yeah,
if you're gonna like, there was an interview that Dana White put out whenever the whole like bust attack happened with McGregor, and he said like, man, that was some Dublin street shit. Like that's what Conor came up from. Like whenever your boys get jumped, you go over there and do this and do that. But whenever Khabib gets upset,
Yeah,
and
I hated
his heritage.
I hated that.
You know, Dana White's like, man, this is disgusting. And
Yeah.
bro,
I can't put that belt on you because I think people are gonna start throwing stuff in here, and I'm here.
I don't think he
which
should've done,
I don't think he was lying either. I think they
Yeah.
definitely would have.
I don't think Khabib cared.
No, he didn't care.
was like-
Bring
he
them
was like-
all on to me.
he said, I'm built for it. He said, I'm built for this. Do it. I'm ready.
Yeah.
like should it have happened like on live TV in the ring? No.
Yes.
Like, was it smart to do that on his part? Yeah, because everybody saw it happen. Like live.
Because here's
yeah.
the thing, Dana White has been enabling this whole. He allowed it to get to this point. If it wasn't
Just blew up in his
Russia
face.
versus-
That's all it is.
Exactly. If it wasn't Russia versus Ireland, this would not have been that bad of a scenario.
Mhm.
If he would have not let McGregor like shit talk his, because to me, there's a difference between promoting a fight and making things too personal. You know?
Yeah, he let
like-
them Logan Paul KSI that joint. That's all it is.
Exactly.
It's
It's like,
And he was fine with it.
and it definitely is definitely WWE at this point. But it's real
Brock
though.
Lesnar's coming. Brock Lesnar's coming back.
Did y'all see the videos in Vegas after the fight?
Oh, were the
Flair and
no? I saw people fighting, but I don't know if it was part of.
No,
What
there
happened?
was definitely fans with like
Oh,
Irish
I
flags.
saw that. The
Yeah,
Irish dude got knocked out.
Yeah, dudes with Irish flags fighting Russians and stuff. Like it was really
It
real
was
beef.
real, man.
And Dana White was over there like in the press conference saying, somebody asked him like, we think of a rematch going on and da 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 da. He's like, you know, honestly, I'm not thinking of a rematch right now. And I'm like, boy, this interview has 800,000 live viewers on YouTube.
Yeah,
right
you
now.
trying to get some
Get
money
your
or not?
Get your lying ass out of here. Talking about, you're not thinking about no rematch.
Get Logan Paul in the next one.
You know how much money he made? Or they made off of this?
Hella money.
And I understand them not wanting this to be the representation of mixed martial arts.
A little too late.
But like, whenever you actually get this far, it's like, and to be honest, personally, I don't want to see a rematch because
Oh
I
no!
think
What's the point? I think
loses
McGregor gets washed again.
Yes, because
McGregor gets washed, and then he goes to the WWE and joins Ronda Rousey to start a new faction.
I honestly could see that happening eventually.
I'm gonna take over wherever I can now, laddie.
Habib is just a much better fighter than Conor is overall. Like pound for pound, he's gonna beat him each time. This is not a good match. This is a perfect one and done story. Russia beat.
And he got him in a grapple every single round, like literally round 1 to the last round. Like
Exactly, and Conor can't. If
he
Conor,
just dominated him.
Conor,
Have you guys seen the footage of what's his name? Khabib?
Khabib.
Khabib.
No,
Khabib?
it's not Khabib.
Have you guys seen anyway, have you guys seen him like as a young kid like wrestling bears?
A bear? Yes.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah.
He used to wrestle baby bears.
Oh,
Hold on,
that's
to YouTube.
that's a man's man.
Man.
That's what they do.
Hold-
That's what the
hold-
Russian boys do.
Hold on now.
Wait, so he's
Wrestlers
really
are the world wrestlers, man.
You talking about wrestling a bear? That's
Look
wild.
it up. Go on YouTube.
That's funny.
looking at it right now.
He definitely wrestled a bear.
That's crazy.
He's wrestling a bear
He's like, he's not. Put it in the chat.
He wrestled a bear, bro.
in 1997.
Can we pull this up?
He was maybe like 6 years old.
Do I need to pull up this bear video?
I put it in the chat.
He got in the chat.
Oh no, I'll check it out later.
You wrestling.
Oh, you wrestling?
Wrestling.
Oh, you mad?
I ain't ever seen him that way.
That's funny, dude.
They really wrestled bears.
All right. Well, I think we've talked about Venom. So I was gonna say let's take maybe a question or two from the chat. You guys, if you have any questions
Guys,
about,
drop 'em in the chat right now.
Yeah, if you have any questions
Q&A
about-
session.
yeah, if you have any questions about Venom or
Hi,
possibly
Devin.
or possibly, oh hey
Hi,
Devin,
Hi,
Hey.
Devin.
Oh,
Creeping on the
hi,
street.
Devin.
is she like? I
Hey,
can't.
come on, man.
You lose at Overwatch every time.
Wow. Savage.
Wow.
Savage.
Like a light.
Like a light. Like a light.
Like a light.
Abort the mission.
Off like a light.
Exposed.
Exposed. All right. All right, so people are saying so story and CG was trash. I'll give the CG the benefit of the doubt. The first few CG cutscenes were okay. I like seeing him run around as Venom. It was pretty tight. I like seeing him when he fought people in the street. I hated the Venom, like the pieces of Venom that were coming out of Tom Hardy, like during the chase scene. But when he was just Venom all the way through, like when there was a part where they were fighting in the smoke, and also when he was running around the city, and also when he like jumped up on top of a building, kind of like Spider-Man, those were the best parts to me. And then the end of the movie was just a little too much CG. But other than that, yeah, story was trash.
So that this could be bear fight.
How do you think Carnage is gonna be in the next movie?
Bad.
It depends.
I just wish
Carnage is gonna do what Riot was doing at the end of the movie, but throughout the whole movie.
Get a different director and make it rated R.
I just don't think
Make it rated R. I agree with that.
But okay,
if they do that, then it's a really good movie.
Is it really?
I said get a different director.
Wait, but
inherently it's better if it's rated R. It won't be great.
I'm saying, but if it's rated R, what are we expecting from it? Just a lot of more like head biting and like blood,
just rawness,
more
like,
gruesome. Not just like think of Logan. Think of the difference in Logan.
Yeah, but Logan's different. I just feel like that. I feel like
Deadpool.
Yeah, but Deadpool's also different because I feel like they actually have their backstories to rely on. That's the one thing that I don't think this movie has, because it doesn't have the backstory of how Venom and Spider-Man and all that stuff can come together. I don't think you can make it much better than what it is. But maybe, I don't know.
I'm trying to look from a positive standpoint and work what we have and settle for less.
Venom.
And I think the best way to approach that is by making it rated R first.
Venom 2 is not going to be good, guys.
I definitely don't think so.
Fuck that series. Fuck Sony.
Wait, what? Chill. I'm posting this online. I'm posting this online one day.
Beep, Sony. Beep.
Watch your PlayStation explode next week.
Huh?
Watch your PlayStation.
Watch your PlayStation explode.
Right. You're gonna get Red Dead. You're gonna get Red Dead as soon as you put it in.
And then and as it fizzles, it'll go.
It'll be black shit leaking out of the PS4 and just like.
Oh my goodness! I swear. But yeah.
Why not Dark Phoenix? I just want to see if we're on the same page.
I didn't see the last.
I'm gonna go watch it. I'm not gonna lie, but it's just one of those things where they already did low key. Phoenix.
I may not watch that in theaters.
This is the same movie that they made in X-Men 3.
Like they made it already. Plus, I personally don't like Sansa Stark as Phoenix personally. And you know, no, it's not about her actually. My complaint is because which one was the one where they were all introduced as kids? It was Apocalypse, right?
The new or First Class?
No. Okay, First Class, yes, but I'm saying the age range of the rest of these people, like Storm, Baby Cyclops, Baby whatever. That's Apocalypse, and I don't like. I think it's one of those things where they're doing a good story in the wrong age group. That's my thing.
Yeah,
they're too young. It's like
the last Phoenix, the last one.
She looks like she's 17. Like it looks dumb.
I just don't. This is just not the person handling the series. To me, is not the right person. They don't know how to jumble together a universe.
It's okay. It's the last one.
Continuation. No, it's not.
The last one before it goes to.
No, you got the other movie coming out, New Mutants.
Oh, that one actually looks good though.
That's a movie, or is that a TV series?
It's a movie. The
one where they're like, it's a horror film.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't care about that. I feel like it's gonna be trash too.
I think they need to just hurry up and get it out of this person directing the film's hands, because he does not know what he's doing. Clearly, I'm sick that we got a bunch of good castings wasted on these films. Because I think Magneto and I think
he was great.
I think both of the actors, like old and the young versions, both did fantastic jobs as those characters, and that's why I think Logan was so good to me, is because of seeing. Because no matter how we feel about these movies, we're a decade in, right? We've seen these guys kind of
since First Class.
Almost
my goodness,
almost a decade in.
I'm old.
I think when First Class was like 2009.
Oh, maybe. I thought it was like 2011 or 12.
Paul, lay it on me.
2011.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, so almost so 6-7 years.
I don't feel as old anymore.
Right. But we've grown with these characters basically and seeing them evolve in their particular universes. And it just makes me sad that we're gonna get wasted movies on these shits, because I really like Professor X and Magneto over there. I like
they're really good.
I like Fassbender as Magneto a lot, and
yeah, he's great.
The other guy playing Professor X, I like him a lot. And then both of their respective elder counterparts, I like them a lot. And Hugh Jackman, Wolverine, everybody loves him. So it just sucks that we wasted 6 years, of great potential. It's just so depressing. Like,
I could have seen Charm. I could have seen Tom Hardy as Wolverine.
No. I could have too. I could have honestly
been a really good one.
No.
Good choice. But
Tom Hardy.
No.
I could have seen that movie.
No.
At our Juggernaut.
No.
Ryan Reynolds is Juggernaut right now, so.
But yeah, I just don't. Why waste another film on Dark Phoenix?
Yeah, there's other arcs that are way better.
It's such a
They
complex.
Loki blew through all the X-Men arcs. That's why.
The ones that they think are good enough for film.
One that matters.
And
Except for the only one they haven't touched was X-Men versus the Avengers.
and like House of M and stuff like that.
Well, that might happen later.
They can't do that.
Not until they buy Fox, right?
They already bought once the merger actually happens. They already bought them.
That's what I mean.
It's just yeah, it just sucks. Sad reality. At the seeing wasted potential, wasted budgets. Like I can go back and watch clips from the old movies of just Professor X and like Magneto and be content, because I just like their respective performances.
Those were good.
But everything else, like, I cannot believe, I cannot fathom that Jennifer Lawrence
needs to be in that movie.
Has kept up so much. She's not even a prominent X-Men member in the comics.
It's not about that. It's about her being a.
And now she's the leader of the fucking X-Men.
It's because she's an A-lister. Same way Will Smith ruined Death Squad or whatever that movie is called.
Oh,
what do you mean?
Bring that up. That was
he ruined it.
I mean, in my opinion, he didn't mean to ruin it, but I'm just saying he's too big of a star to be in that type of film.
It wasn't even him. It was just
you can't make a movie about a dude who's supposed to be wearing a mask, and then you got Will Smith, who is a prominent actor in Hollywood and has a face that will sell tickets. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what that is.
I see what you mean.
Yo, this is crazy. Oh, okay, girl. I see you. I see you like your hair. I see you like your hair 2 different colors. Oh, hey man, what you mean we gonna do a Suicide Squad mission? Oh, Carlton.
Oh, you a cholo alligator?
Listen.
Oh,
Killer Croc.
What's your favorite channel? BET. Just like me.
Killer Croc requested BET.
Yeah, they got reruns of Fresh Prince on there. Woo!
Almost through.
Woo!
Wait,
that's too white.
Matter of fact, now that you mentioned that, isn't that kind of like breaking the universe that BET exists?
What you mean? They got BET on Arkham 9. I love BET on Arkham 9.
Isn't that like been reality? So now Killer Croc is gonna be watching Fresh Prince and like.
Listen, man. I need some BET.
Bro, I can't believe that.
I don't know.
I didn't see that movie.
Yo, that was trash.
It was bad.
Can't believe
that movie was one long jump cut. That's what it was.
Trash.
It was really bad. That was literally one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Oh, y'all trying to make a movie that's bad.
Fucking BET, bro.
Man, I need me some BET.
That was such a. Oh my god.
And you know what's so annoying about Killer Croc in that film?
BET.
Like that was a racist character.
Yeah, definitely. We know. And it was just that he didn't even look like Killer Croc. He looked like a dude in a Halloween costume.
I was gonna say it's like Killer Croc is like huge in the animated series and the comics,
but
I'm imagining Batman in this universe fighting him. he would beat his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, that's because I got a huge personality now. And I,
in the comics,
and I
in
love
the comics,
beat
he's like 14 foot tall in the comics.
He's
Animated Batman.
Look, man.
He's just
As
like-
long as y'all
the
keep
Joker.
asking as long as we keep asking for live action versions of things that we grew up with, we gonna be disappointed. That's all it is.
I don't want any of this.
You could give me cartoon movies for the rest of my life, and I'd be content. But everybody wants to see Spider-Man real life.
Spider-Man.
Everybody wants to
coming
see
out in December. That's gonna be lit. That's all I want.
That's the best
I
part of
just
it.
want like animation, like 2D/3D animation. That's gonna be the future. That's all I want.
But then what will the little kids have to look up to on Halloween and their birthdays to be for their birthday parties? I can't be a Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse character. I need to be Black Panther. I need the whole Black Panther suit, mama, while we watch BET.
If they took that animated series and they like
Mama.
with that, I'd be happy. They just things like that.
Bruh. I'm so dead. It's so stupid.
Mama. Yeah.
Mama.
I just think that we got too far into this superhero movie trend.
It's too far.
Yeah.
Too many
dead.
studios.
Every studio needs to take a 1-year break to think hard and long about what they're doing.
I feel like after Avengers, they should all take a break. You're right.
Imagine how good it would be if they took a 5-year break, though.
Ooh.
If they just said
We'd actually be
let's reboot
anticipating
everything.
things.
But guess what? That's definitely not fucking happening.
No, because we need money.
2 comes out a month after, like a few months after Infinity or Avengers 4 does.
Oh my goodness, does it?
Yeah, it's the same year.
Spider-Man, Captain Marvel, and Avengers 4.
So Captain Marvel is in what, February or January or March?
It's March.
And then
What's it called in May?
March is May. It's March, May, July.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not even that excited for Captain Marvel.
I am.
As I should be.
Why? Because you don't want to see a women league game?
Wow. Can we not?
Misogynist pig.
Can we not?
Wonder Woman?
That
One of my favorite movies in DC. Let's just put that out there, guys.
Loki was the best. Loki was the
Was
best
the
DC
best.
movie.
We're gonna have
Outside of Man of Steel, is Loki the best one?
Gonna have an honest discussion about that movie.
No, I think Captain Marvel
off
was
camera.
amazing, but I'm just fatigued about it.
Because that movie is not that good.
There's fun scenes.
Woman.
Wow. Misogynistic
Wonder Woman,
pig.
bro. But listen, but let me put it.
Misogynist pig.
That movie is Captain America: The First Avenger.
Okay. Yes.
That
That's
movie is
true.
That movie is to women
That was
what
that
Black
was the best
Panther
movie,
is to
though.
black people.
Wonder Woman.
But
Sorry.
Wow. Cut the kill.
Wonder Woman is Captain America: The First Avenger. It's a big.
I never yielded.
I still am the king.
I never yielded.
What I'm not saying is bad. It's just it was so it had nothing to compare to.
I thought
So
it
got elevated
She has
to me.
She personally got the best fight scenes in some of these movies to me though. She got that. Oh wait, hold on. What's that?
I'm hearing. I heard it.
I heard
too.
an echo. Sorry, I'm chasing a car in
Well,
Spider-Man.
Gabe's ear is right next to.
Gabe, get away from the goddamn microphone, bro. What are you doing?
I had nothing to give
That's
Wonder
not
Woman.
me.
I think the movie was straight.
Or
It
so low.
was straight, but it wasn't fantastic to me. I got too much.
It turned into Dragon Ball once again. Like every DC movie, they all.
I'm
turn
not
into
mad
Dragon
at that
Ball.
though. I like that. I'm probably one of the very few.
Speaking of Shazam, who's he fighting in this movie?
The Rock.
He's not fighting Adam.
The Rock. Finally, I have made my movie. Oh, that's gonna be bad too. I can't wait to watch that just to hate
Bro,
watch
The
it.
Rock
Sick
is
of
Black
Superman.
Adam is gonna be fucking hilarious.
That's gonna be fun. It's gonna be
I
fun.
cannot.
Oh,
wait.
oh, you because it's already a comedy movie. What is
cannot
what are we
wait.
on the set of Big? Huh? What is this? Huh?
What is this, huh?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna rock bottom your ass.
Whoa. Who's the kid? Who's the kid? He looks like you, but all grown up. Ah. That's gonna be a knee slapper.
It's gonna be hilarious. And imagining him with like long hair. Oh my god, it's gonna be.
Ooh, it's gonna be Scorpion King all over again. Yeah, baby.
I can't wait until the trailer for that drops. It's gonna be hilarious.
Oh my god.
That's a different place Batista with Shazam, with The Rock.
Oh, because he doesn't want to do the movie unless James Gunn's a part of it, right?
I saw Batista, so he was like really against going to SmackDown, like going back, right? Like he didn't want to. And then he got announced for the like anniversary show, and I'm like, damn, his job really up, isn't it? They cut that contract because he
did. He cut. I thought he was the one who said he didn't want to do it. But is it just that he's so much
I'm saying like he was so against going back to the E after like 3 or 4 years. Like he was really like foot down, not going back. And then after all this shit going on, he just all of a sudden is appearing at the anniversary show. Like either that bag is ridiculous or Marvel is making them phone calls and getting ready to keep his ass out of the movies. Listen, if he stays dead, I won't care.
Did he die? What movie?
Yeah.
Oh, Avengers. You talking about that?
Yeah.
Wait,
Is that where they would follow up with? Is that where they're following up with Guardians 3?
Well, everything takes place after.
It's after. Oh, I'm tripping. Yeah. Got it.
Yeah.
My bad.
That's what I'm saying. If he stays dead, I don't give a fuck. He is not that pivotal for me.
Yeah, he's definitely just the comedic relief.
Yeah.
And that's like the complete opposite of his character.
But that's not the Disney way.
It's gonna be interesting.
Can't wait for Kingdom Hearts to come out and everyone complain about the long story that we ruined over the last 6 years.
You know what we should do? I was talking about this with one of my homies. It's like,
what?
We should do like a sit down stream where we just discuss the lore. And
I'm down.
Of what?
You'd have to explain it to us.
Dude,
We should
You guys ready for a 6-hour stream?
I was thinking
mess.
We should
I was thinking about doing my own stream, just like explaining the lore and doing like a rundown. But I'd like if y'all would be down to like.
Every time you say the lore, I keep thinking you saying the Lort.
What's up with these sea salt pops? I don't understand that.
The Lort. Oh man.
Oh yeah, and like Unison said, Guardians is on hold right now. They don't have a director. The production stopped.
Oh yeah, James
that
Gunn.
movie.
That's crazy.
Like it was supposed to go in production, I think.
I don't know how James Gunn don't know the number one rule of celebrity. Delete your tweets, man.
Bro, we have not heard anything about him.
They should just put
delete your tweets.
He had a movie coming up with Sony that they were gonna reveal at SDCC.
Delete.
And that panel got canceled.
Yo, tweets. You know how many tweets I done deleted? No, I'm just kidding.
He is the epitome. You get the bag and fumble it.
Yeah.
Like,
I get the bag and rip it and double it.
I get the bag and fumble it.
That is what that line means.
But also, it's just one of those things where it's like, dude, you've been working for this company for a minute. Them tweets have been up there. How have you not, like, they were just crude jokes, guys. Which is fine. You can have crude jokes, but it's like, I don't know why people be putting crude jokes and just creepiness in the same box. It's like, look, man.
Right, it's not the same
like there's places for crude jokes. Like you go to a room full of people that are understanding, like, oh, hey, I'm about to say some crude jokes real quick. Is that okay? And then you do it. But you don't do that. You don't do that where everyone and anyone can see anything you ever said.
He went to a party themed after To Catch a Predator.
Yeah, that's not my dude, man.
There were grown women dressed as little girls, and he was dressed as a predator.
And then he made a tweet.
Was it a literal like predator, the predator, or
no,
bro? Wait, Paul, are you?
You're joking? Surely.
No, he wasn't. He was serious. I can see his face right now.
I would have went to catch a predator dressed as a predator.
If he was actually
wait, Paul. Paul's needed. Paul, you gotta retract that statement first off, because I don't know if he knows what he's saying right now.
Correct yourself.
You talking about Predator from Terminator?
No, I'm talking about
Alien. Excuse me, Alien and Predator.
Yes.
Okay,
all right,
Paul.
All
right, Paul. That has a double meaning that you very much need to watch. Yo, cancel Jones and Miss Prime.
If you need a podcast,
Yo, cancel this dude.
Jones and Miss is done.
This dude, this is the.
Oh shoot, that's the best Halloween costume. Chris Hansen and a Predator. Yo,
Right?
I'm done with both of y'all.
All right, JD, how you doing, man?
Hey man, all right, y'all. So if you enjoyed this podcast,
I respect you, Jones.
Yo,
I see you, Jones.
I can't post this anymore.
I'm out of here.
All right, everybody, look.
I have no
Look.
I have no association with this.
So like I was saying, y'all, if you enjoyed this podcast, hey, we appreciate you. Hit that
Mario Maker video tomorrow. Hit that like.
Yeah, right. I'm not making no Mario Maker.
Instagram.
Actually, it's Super Mario Party. But still, look, everyone, if you enjoyed this podcast, if you were here for the live podcast, we appreciate you. If you're listening to it after the fact, we also appreciate you. Be sure to leave us a review on SoundCloud and iTunes. And if you want me to post the podcast on other platforms like Spotify, Anchor, I don't know what else there is, but I can do that. Just let me know. And I will not bring creepy old men on the next episode. That won't happen. Nah, but I'm just kidding.
These views and jokes do not reflect mine or my associates.
These do not reflect the run. These do not reflect the runJDrun brand and all media associated with it.
These guests will not return to the.
This does not reflect JD Witherspoon. This does not reflect JD Witherspoon, new host of Confetti on Facebook Watch.
I was gonna say, as featured on.
Please,
Featured on.
But not limited to.
But not, limited to liability companies.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, y'all are funny.
Yo, can I just say it's past that 5-minute mark, and go follow
These
runJDrun.
These follows do
Follow
not.
me at Gabe Galt.
Follow me on Twitter, Lord Balvin.
Follow Paul
But-
at Jones Prime for more Predator jokes.
No, that's
No.
we were trying to back away from
Cancel.
that.
We're going
Cancel.
away.
We were going
way-
opposite
I thought we were going
direction.
towards.
Wow,
Oh.
I'm done. It's late. It's too
All
late
right,
for Gabe.
GG boys.
I gotta go to work. I gotta be at work.
We all got to go to work. We all have things to do tomorrow. All right, guys. That's it. Thank you for listening. We appreciate you. Boo-doo.
Subscribe.
Shut your mouth. It's over now. I'm trying to end it so I can stop recording.